Baird. I'm looking. Yep, there it is.
And it's New Challenger TV?
Yeah, twitch.tv/New Challenger TV. He's gonna play some replays then before we get started.
Well, ain't you a high-def picture of strength? I'm shaking here.
Boom! That's how you start the fight and finish it quickly.
Round one. Fight.
No, we're just chilling, waiting for some, what's it called? Some replays. No.
I can see it on the stream, but I'm not in the channel or anything.
Yeah, I can't see it on the screen share. Yeah. You're like, why would you just watching me inside? No one's in the stream yet either. Ah, there we go.
All right.
So, I think everybody has got a really good feel for iDom and what he's capable of. Very, very dangerous player. And Mike has been demonstrating some real Zangief prowess. I do believe he's the #1 Geef online by a lot at this point. And the dude works hard, the dude grinds hard. So I'm actually really, really excited for this set.
He streams like every day.
Every day. He's very consistent. And he's got his SPD counter. He never finishes below like 350 in a night.
That's right.
He doesn't count running bear grabs, and he doesn't count critical arts. He only counts actual SPDs or the air one. Those are the only two that he ever counts.
He does count the air ones? Okay.
Yeah,
he gets so many of those. Dude knows when you're gonna jump.
He does. His reads, but it's part of the life of the Geef player is you have to be, you have to enjoy the do or die scenarios of the hard read with the command grabber button. And if you really enjoy, the adrenaline rush of that scenario and making the read and conditioning players, then he's certainly a good character for you. And he does, clearly. He just has so much fun when he plays. Win or lose.
Hear it in his voice.
Win or lose, the dude just loves to play Geef. So, I mean, I don't think he thinks, even though he's low tier and he hurts this year, I don't think he sees it as a punishment of any kind or that he's suffering. Oh, the max. Let's go. Into the critical art. You never really see Laura's critical art. She's always burning the meter on EX clap.
Yeah, you get so much utility out of EX clap. Yeah, it's true.
So it's always interesting to see an actual Laura critical art. It's pretty rare. Who else? Who else is a really rare critical art? You don't really see Jury's ever because she gets no damage unless she uses the bar. Ken's will have it sometimes, but the EX
fireball pressure is just so useful.
Yeah. Every now and then a dive kick, but using the EX Tatsu just off of combos to get the wall, like the corner carry or the EX DP for the extra juggle. He uses his bar a lot. He's actually kind of rare for a critical art. Bison too, because you're always EX stomping and whatnot. Camping Steve. Oh, D-Tran. Yeah, we got J-Tran, we got B-Tran, we got D-Tran. All we need is the L-Tran, and we've got every line. You get all 4 railroads in Monopoly. What do you think about Laura versus Birdie matchup? We're not seeing it tonight, but just since we're looking at iDom here.
I'm not actually sure. To be perfectly honest, like, I do not understand Birdie's game plan all that well.
He was, I mean, he was a mega bully season 2, and then they got rid of a lot of his bully potential. The change to Bullhead needed to happen because he basically had a DP without the consequences of one. But other than that, he definitely got some of his bully potential really removed from him, which altered his game plan. But he's still, I mean, big range, big confirm range. The Bullhead's a very unique and important move.
Lots of damage. Frame 1 armor in EX, or not even in EX or V trigger, but combine that when in V trigger, combine that with the grab invincibility of EX command throws. Like,
No, he lost that. He
no,
lost that.
in V trigger 1, he still has it.
Oh, in V trigger. Okay, yeah, sorry. I remember that he lost it. And they were frustrated about that, but I thought they meant universally, not just in V trigger. But yeah, I mean, I think he's still terrifying. I'm scared whenever Birdie gets too close to me.
Oh yeah, and but at the same time, like you don't want to be far away from him either. So it's that weird kind of situation where you want to be close, but only if you're the one pressing.
Right.
buttons.
Yeah. Offense is cool if it's mine.
Yeah.
Or as opposed to like if Nash is on top of you, who's ever really scared? Let's be honest.
Right.
Like okay, cool.
Or, yeah, like Midna without a V trigger.
Yeah. When she's on top of you, it's not too bad. But then,
V trigger's a little bit different.
yeah, she runs away and it's like, oh, cool, and I get to chase you again. All right. Ooh, he tried the Matsuda sway there on the can. I'd assume it doesn't work though because the can's actually not a projectile. But no, that's supposed to be, that's even strike invincible. So I wonder why. I wonder if it was timed wrong or that actually just the can, because the can so far, the can ignores almost everything.
And it lingers for so long that eventually you get hit. Like see right there, it was
you're
going
right. So it
through.
did work. It did work. Okay.
Yeah. I think he just expected a button to come out sooner out of D-Tran.
Because I know that can ignore so many things because of the weird
hitbox,
properties of
though.
it.
On the what is that Sam medium with the anti-air? That
Yeah.
hitbox, it's so good.
Here's the thing though, Geef more than any other character can alter that jump arc and those hurt boxes. And obviously, I mean, Mike plays and plays and plays and plays and plays, and so I mean he's known about the problems of jumping in on the Laura. So I would expect there's gonna be a lot of interplay between Mike working his way around the stand medium punch jump in with different buttons and iDom needing to adjust and use heavy punch bolts. Heavy punch bolts, that's gonna beat anything that Geef jumps in with.
Does Geef, is that throw invincible or can Geef SPD that one out of the air?
He could read it. He could read it out of the air. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do expect a lot of jump light kick out of Mike to land in front.
Make it whiff.
Yep.
Or the medium kick to make it be too late, or then he can body splash and then pull himself up so that the button finishes and he can really screw with your timing.
Yep.
It's pretty frustrating. Bop, bop.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Ken Geef?
Oh, it's since we have a Ken on board, so it's actually kind of interesting. Where I think Ken versus Mike is like 5-5. I think Ken versus Geef is like 6-4 in Ken's favor.
Right, but Ken versus Mike changes that all.
Mike changes it a lot.
I mean, the two things that Mike does is that he reads incredibly well, right, and then he flexes incredibly well.
Yeah.
Which makes everything feel wrong. It makes everything you're doing feel wrong when that happens.
Well, it's not that just that, is that Ken's got a lot of the stand medium punch, the stand medium kick, his stand heavy kick. They're all like, they all move him forward. So you you can't see the game anymore. By the way,
I think it's because he's getting ready to pull up the real screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So flexing on him like puts you into SVD range.
Right.
Like he cuts out like half of your neutral buttons. If like or most of your neutral buttons, it's a completely different game than most other games because Mike is not afraid to take damage.
No, not at all. Because you have to. I mean, a Geef that's afraid to take damage is already like a hamstrung Geef. Him and Danny Pham do it really well. Any of the good Geefs, Kichipamu, Itazan when he plays Geef, Snake when he plays Geef. I mean, they know it comes with the territory. But I got a lot of health. It's like I love Problem X is hilarious on his stream sometimes, where he just sits there if he's playing Abigail, he's like, I'm playing in, what is Abigail, 1200?
Yes, I think it's like, I thought it was 1150, but it might be that high.
Yeah. I remember I was gonna say 1100, but I thought it was higher. But yeah, so he's like, I'm playing an 1150 health character. Like, what makes you think I care? You know?
Yeah,
I'm gonna play like this dude has 1150.
I remember that tweet. It was perfect.
I'm gonna play like I got 1150. Go ahead. That's fine. I'll do it again. I have 1150. I'll do it again. I have 1150. I'm pretty sure Xstall that Abby has at least 11, unless it was nerfed like way late.
So it was 1100, and I think they nerfed it to 1075. So I've been just looking it up now, so it's 1075 now. So I think it was 1100. Yeah.
So when he was doing the stream, it was 1100.
Yeah.
But I mean, actually, I guess we have come to find that 25 points of damage does matter in this game. Because characters
a lot.
got that small nerf, are not surviving things they used to survive, and since they have good comeback factors, they don't get to use them.
Because don't forget the health scaling, right? So 25 health at the very end, that's, what is that? That's closer to like 35-ish? 35? Because, you know, it's always that last bit that matters the most, and you have that 75% scaling.
Yeah, people, I think, forget about guts a lot in this game. Where your combos aren't going to do as much when they get on lower health, and so you can misjudge pretty easily. See you guys then. All right, welcome everyone to another edition of New Challengers Exhibitions. Tonight we are bringing back two previous players from before. We've got iDom from New York, the Laura that pretty much everybody knows, and the internet's favorite geef, mhike2stronk, hailing. Where's Mike from again? I always forget.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. There we go. I was like, I know this. It's there somewhere. And this should be a very, very exciting match. Actually, if we get the player cards up, we'll talk just a bit about them so we can get this game started. But I'm really, really pumped because Geef Laura is a really interesting matchup too, just on its own. So we got iDom. As you know, this guy's spacing, his footsies, his confirms are just on point. He is very meticulous, he's careful, and he has a strong adaptation ability to know when to make the Laura chaos happen and when to reel back and keep it cool. But then you got a player like Mike. Mike is muscle power at heart. This dude is a true and blue Zangief player. Great reactions, excellent reads, utilizes Zangief's full tool set really well also. And so what I really think we're going to see here is hopefully a long set, because if iDom doesn't get a huge early lead, I think between the adaptations that I know Mike can make as sets get longer, as well as how difficult Laura versus Geef can get when someone gets a read on you, could make a really, really exciting set. But I am, of course, joined tonight by the one and only Kamikaze Warrior. Thank you so much for getting on the mic with us.
Of course, no problem. I, on the other hand, think it's going to be different. I think Mike's going to get cooked like 10-2, 10-3 maybe. Yeah. You can clip that and show it to him, you know.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and mark that as a highlight, the prediction. I believe if Mike can stick with iDom in the early game, the longer it goes, the closer the set's going to be. But if iDom can get a big early lead, it's going to be too much for Mike to come back from, because iDom's just so solid. He doesn't he's not one to really give up leads. He doesn't play too risky unless he really feels that he has to. Because I feel like there's kind of two ways, from what I've seen, there's two ways to kind of get iDom off his game, because he, again, loves his spacing, very, very content to slow play and to play safe and effectively. Is that either your character has to neutralize Laura's tools, like really well, or you have to somehow, yeah, go ahead and start iDom.
Neutralizing the tools, yeah. And
yeah, either your character needs to neutralize Laura, or you got to find a way to rattle iDom, which is very difficult.
Which Zangief does have, and Mike has it in him with all the flexing, because a lot of Laura's buttons move her forward into that SPD range after a flex. So, like, there's definitely a possibility that Mike, and I think this is how it would be close if Mike gets into iDom's head early and kind of throws him off his neutral game by getting him to stop pressing the buttons that he wants to be pressing via the flexes and air SPDs.
Yeah, absolutely. Standing heavy kick from Laura, crouching medium kick still can create trouble with that. What else can he? Crouching heavy punch. He can mess her up on all that. And here's the really crazy one. He can, if you tried to put a thunderclap in his face, he can command grab you if his reactions are good.
Oh, and Mike's reactions are good.
They are good. So this should be, again, it's got potential to go the distance. It's got potential to be a blow up. I'm hoping for the distance. Let's see though. Yeah, we get the fast motion at first. iDom out to an early lead, getting the command grabs going.
Meaty trades with the 4-framer.
Which Mike's content to take that because he needs to stop the pressure, but already there we go. Reading the move, getting farmers.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. V-Trigger 2.
Oh, his V-Trigger 2 drops?
No, he dropped it! That would have been like 3/4 of her remaining health. I forgot that Mike's a big proponent of V-Trigger 2. Most Geefs don't use it.
I mean, it would have been close to killing. Like, it's...
Really, yeah.
Yeah, it's... Whew, that is very unfortunate for Mike. Hopefully that doesn't take him.
No, I don't think so. Again, Mike plays enough to really not get shaken. Even when something horrible happens, he still just bounces right back. One mix-up here can do it. That's it. He's done. Out of here. Round 1.
Oh, Mike's going to make me eat my words.
This is going to be exciting. It's going
to be good.
This is going to be good. Okay, because if I think about it,
that's actually really unfortunate.
He was trying to SPD there. He got life punch.
Yeah.
I think Geef's V-Trigger 1 actually doesn't do much for him in this matchup. V-Trigger 2 probably gets more mileage. Look at that spacing off iDom. Not making himself able to get thrown on the clap there.
I think the V-Trigger 2 pick out of Mike is definitely a decision that he knows that he needs to get in iDom's head, and he needs to really establish that iDom's going to get thrown.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, extra fear of the SPD. Stand medium punch is still working.
You're right in that since Lord, like, she has a fireball, but it's not a real fireball in terms of the V-Trigger 1 punishable sense. So
plus, with anything flex SPD is gosh damage. So yeah, I think it's a good picture of this matchup. You can see how scared iDom has become. Once V-Trigger was activated, look how much he's backed off Geef, this is super helpful. he's been looking for that confirm for a hot minute now, but super safely, and that gave Mike so much time to not be under lower pressure. So clearly it's effective. It's deterring iDom wanting to go in, but iDom, again, remaining cool-headed, not letting himself get too antsy to close out the round. Standing medium punch is still working, though.
He's got all the timing down. Mike falling for the command throw pressure, but iDom backs off, gets the life lead, and yeah, going in on his turns. I really like that.
He's a safe player, and I don't mean that and that he doesn't ever take risks. I mean he very he's calculated, and he only takes risks when he either really wants to or feels like he has to. Otherwise, it's hard to convince him to do it. Get in his head! Get in his head! Let's go!
Oh no!
It's the Mike special! It's the Mike special! He tried to grab there. He messed up. He tried to grab there. It's the Mike special.
That was getting out of that in the buffer.
Oh, what a whiff punish, though, man. The Mike special though for the combo drop or the dash up, let you jump away. I mean, yeah. He's not rattled yet. He's not rattled yet. But that's the kind of stuff that. The longer the set goes, the more you start to question your decisions, because those are eventually going to turn into losses, and then you go, well, wait, am I playing wrong? Yep, too close. Here we go.
Can't do that.
Yeah, Mike, no, not his turn. Don't need to get in Laura's face. Give her a turn there.
But I really like how he's handling the life lead. Like, he doesn't have it right now, and he's trying to get in. Mike, unfortunately, letting go of the flex too soon there, but like, I love just how iDom's just backing off, you know, like, no need to rush, no need to be, you know, finish it off, not really afraid of
what an answer!
That was
what an answer! The throw invincibility as an answer, that was disgusting. What a moment. So I've noticed iDom has switched his neutral buttons, right? He's doing far more crouching medium kick because that can't be heavy punched since it's low. Yep, gets him on the mix. The Laura Carnival. So he can't use heavy punch on that, and if he tries to flex, if he's keeping the spacing like he is, he can't actually get a flex punish.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't cancel it into anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can't be throwing fireballs like that.
Oh, bummer. The first running bear grab doesn't work, but no punish. And he messes up his flex punish there, too.
Like, get hit trying to jump out of particular range, and he's just eating the corner pressure.
Yep. Keep it simple. Nice and low. He should do the max. Yep. It's going to be close. One more. Woo! Making a read. Here we go. Party time, Mike. Button activate. Yes, here we go.
Jump. Oh, yeah.
Jump away from me. Don't you jump away from me.
Oh.
Wrong thing. Oh,
I
think
he went for the read there.
Oh, he thought she was going to jump over. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Jump over or jump back, something like that. Yeah.
See, Mike is right in there. He just can't quite finish these rounds. But I mean, he's in there on these reads. iDom's not getting shook yet. And if iDom continues to say, well, he has good reads, but I'm still winning, then and keep his composure, he can still hold on to these leads. Which again, this is what we were worried about. If iDom builds too big of an early lead, it gives him too much time to sit and find these wins slowly over time, rather than having to stay with the game for game trading. So I think this is a big game. Mike really needs a win here.
Yep, and I think one of the big things though is Mike hasn't changed iDom's neutral game yet. Like, he hasn't punished iDom for any of the buttons that he's pressing. Yes, the fireballs, but that's like a more minor part that he needs to change. Like, he needs to change those medium kicks. He needs to change those crouch medium kicks. I'm afraid.
He needs to find something to do about him. I'm just not sure what Geef actually can do. I don't know if light kick forward lariat is close enough to whiff punish that, or if he's actually a little bit boned on that button and he just has to slowly, like he's doing here. Oh, another dropped one. If he has to slowly push her back so that she can't do it anymore. I think Geef actually doesn't have a solid answer to that, so why he's taking his time to push it to the corner to take it away, because that's all he can do is just take it away from her. This is big damage here, though.
Unfortunately, no setup afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's a huge bummer. One of the real downsides to V-Trigger 2 over 1. But now it's iDom's turn to get the party started. Yep, gonna take his space, get a free clap.
approaching on his turns.
You see he's running really far away to get these claps out because he knows he'll throw him if he tries it in his face. That's a true string, so nothing there. And then he made a read on the throw, didn't work. And he got counter hit out of trying to SPD.
Ooh. Good spacing and buffer off of that crush medium kick, but Mike getting things started with the read. Another one? No. Goes for the block straight.
Did he actually? So he'll use either he'll use a 1 light tick throw, a 2 light tick throw, and then he'll also do 2 lights into that standing medium. Really adding a lot of variety to the same look to keep you guessing on when's the SPD coming.
Yeah. Basically, he's making it so that you have to eat like essentially 3 50-50s in a row.
Yeah. You got to get a read on when's Mike gonna do it. There, he's looking to see. He's got his sweep out for the priority over crouching medium. He's looking for an answer here to crouching medium kick. He realizes like I just need to stop you from doing that. That's good though. That gets things started. Sweep. Yep. Knockdown. Mike knows it. Oh, not Mike. iDom knows it's not real.
Oh, no confirm though.
That's fine. That worked out.
Clearly tried to. Yeah. Clearly tried to. Oh no.
Yep. That's gonna be another one.
I was gonna say that was definitely trying to read on a crouch medium kick buffer.
Yeah,
that's something that Mike likes to do a lot in terms of SPing your whipping buttons.
Yep. He looked for it, he tried to make a move happen. I'm sure Mike is laughing like crazy right now though, loving the matches. But again, if iDom builds too big a lead, I feel like I have a hard time seeing Mike making the full comeback, but we'll see. We'll see.
It looks like Ross is joining the correct side of how this is gonna go. Yeah. But yeah, so Mike's the one that needs to change. Like iDom.
There it was, using the light kick like we said before, trying to avoid the standing medium punch. It was the one time he didn't do it.
Right.
He's gonna do it again, another one. Oh, I thought another command grab was coming. Nice, good challenge there on the -1. It's just really a lot of superior spacing in the neutral here from iDom. Mike has too hard a time getting started, but there's a good read.
Yep. So it's one of those things where iDom is trying to tell Mike, no, don't press stand heavy punch. Like, I'm just going to whip punish it all day.
Yep, there's the light kick and the read. Woo! And Mike is right back in this round. Let's see what he can do here. There's another one. One more. Oh, he can't find it. The activity on the medium punch bails iDom out. He's going to get big damage and a setup with the corner. Yes, the delay there. Give it just enough time to catch the crouch, the delayed throw tech to stop him trying to play defense. Great. That was a beautiful timing on the stagger there.
That's actually one of Mike's biggest weaknesses. Is he will delay tech. He hasn't learned not to yet.
Yeah.
Alright, crouch jab seems to be working out a little bit. Pushing iDom to the corner. Gets the heavy punch.
Yep. Which knows the spacing too.
Mike refuses to stop doing. No matter how many times.
He can't pretend that armored heavy punch isn't part of his what's it called? Isn't part of his arsenal. He can't be moved off off of some of his primary tools, which again, that's all iDom's trying to do. This crouching medium kick is him trying to say like, hey, just don't use one of your tools, which you can't be convinced to do.
It's one of the things where you can't let someone convince you to do that, because then you're playing into, you can't play into their game too much. Like, it's one thing to say, hey, what I'm doing isn't working, I need to
that hurts. That's gonna, no, V-trigger's not up. That's gonna kill, but he's not on V-trigger. Good, meaty. Mike getting around here. Let's see him close out a game. Let's see him go to the 3-1 here.
Final round. Fight.
Nice
that
whiff punish.
Yeah.
He's been great. I mean, Mike has only caught a very select few crouching medium kicks. His spacing has been so tight.
That hitbox.
I know.
Did you see that hitbox?
It was ridiculous. Actually, there was one earlier where it was active for so long it caught Mike like way on the way down. Yep, using all the plus frames. Mike looking to get the party started though. He needs something or this round's gonna go away from him. Good read. Alright.
Party's not started, just
though. And yeah, way too far away. Way too far away.
In addition to the backdash.
It was, he didn't have a chance to make that one happen. Especially with, doing the EX, quicker recovery, get the heck out of dodge. But we said it in the beginning. iDom's spacing is crisp with a capital P on the end of it. Maybe even a second P if you're really feeling it. So he's not going to be throwing too many errant fireballs or these poorly spaced buttons like that. It's one of his strongest suits.
Yeah. And after the second time, granted it took him 2 times to learn that he can't be throwing fireballs in Mike's face. Like he has stopped. Like he has made that adjustment. Oh, right.
Excellent max punish on the block sweep there. Catches the wake up flex. Yes, going low.
Whoa,
what a sequence.
The little tiny baby shimmy.
Yeah. That was an excellent mix. Dante, we talked about, it seems that in this matchup he might get more out of V-Trigger 2 than he would out of V-Trigger 1.
And it's possibly a player decision. Where it's like he knows that was that
walk out, walk in, punish. That's some slick stuff that I like to see. What's up, Chakotay? Good to see you, my man.
Mike getting the tick throw.
Yep, another one.
Wait, get through, recognizing iDom to block every time.
Do some hype, Mike. Okay, that was fine. That wasn't the hype, but he was right. So I'm not gonna be mad at him.
Yeah.
It wasn't hype, but he was right. So I ain't gonna be mad.
Like it could have been more hype if he called out that jump because iDom was holding up.
I was thinking he was gonna do it. That's actually the first time I've seen him use neutral jump headbutt there. Try and make something happen. Yeah, bad spacing, Mike. Come on now. Man, iDom so clean. Nice. Good challenge again. Never letting that -1 just go unchecked. Yeah, fortunately no real confirm there for Geef, so he's just got to accept that. What a whip punish! Whoa!
I want to say he even used the one framing invincibility out of V-Trigger, which he does love to do.
Yeah, that's slick. Oh, what a read!
No.
I don't think that was a reaction because the cancel was way early. Maybe he had time, but it looked way early to me. And that is another game closing out 5 straight for iDom with just consistently clean pressure. His spacing has been just fantastic, and he really hasn't been rattled. Rounds have gone by and big reads have gone by. And a lot of players crack there. They crack and they freak out. And iDom has been just strong in the mental game. Mike needs to make some bigger changes.
We're switching the V-Trigger 1. That's what's going on.
All right. That's fair. Got it.
I was about to say, like, I think Mike needs to switch it. He needs the more consistent utility and like pressure afterwards than he does the
getting actual follow-up.
Yeah.
And getting more than one use.
Because that's actually something that Mike does really well, is that he'll hit confirm like off of a single jab.
Very good. Yeah. He'll whiff punish buttons in his face. I've seen so something like Laura's standing heavy kick. That if he sees it whiff, he'll throw that out, suck you right in, and take some damage or a reset off of it. He's very good with it. Our theory, Penguin, on why he's using V-Trigger 2 is that since Laura doesn't really have many specific V-Trigger 1 punish opportunities like you would against other projectile-based characters. There's that reason, as well as once he activates V-Trigger 2, the threat of the huge damage SPD gets Laura to back up and stop pressuring for a bit. So that's theory right now, but that might not be at all why Mike uses it. But let's see. We're gonna get fast motion here for a second, and no one touched anyone. I've never ever seen that. The fast motion and no one got hit.
But iDom with the reactions, jumping over the running bear grab.
That's literally the second one he's tried too. The second one. He tried one in game 2, and then now, and that's it. He jumped both of them. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's just great mental fortitude and staying on top of your defensive game.
Yeah, just being aware in the moment. Really good stuff. Mike to a good lead here, and he's got her pushed quite far to the corner. That hurts.
Hurts a lot. And the setup is Mike's.
Yep.
Yeah, with the blocks, but not that time getting command thrown in.
Yep, there you go. Go ahead, take the trade, back her out. Smart move. I think
getting that safe activation.
Some newer players might. Oh gosh, talk about confirming.
For that.
Talk about confirms. You said it. Here it is. Big stuff.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! He did it!
Oh no! We talking about never seeing that too.
Okay.
We were talking about never seeing that too, and here it is. iDom's like, I got you, fam. That was good. That was so clean. iDom with the big brain plays. iDom with the big brain plays.
Knowing that Mike was excited.
He went to Festive Geek. He thought maybe the power of December could help him. They both are wearing December colors though.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so,
Got this time in range for the SVD.
something you've probably seen a lot.
That reaction though.
That was pretty dirty. That you've probably seen a lot happen here is that Mike is taking trades with good read with iDom's lights in situations where Laura's even. No, -1. Laura's -1, right? So the 4-frame and the 3-frame. Nice. We're gonna confirm. We're gonna activate. Go for the reset.
We're gonna reset. Mike
Yeah, this should be
loves resetting.
So anyways, so she's -1. She throws at the 3-frame, trades with the 4-frame, and he's always gonna take that because even though it's a little bit of damage, what's most important is that it gets Laura off of him, and they have to reset to neutral, and that trade is worth it every single time. He doesn't need to mourn the fact that he take a trade. Like who cares? Reset the neutral.
Oh, what was that? Down return to the first medium kick. Like Mike has let us.
Oh god! Come God! Like. Oh no, we're good now. I think it just reset. You sound good. I think we're back. Fortunately, we lost what seems like a good round here. We're 40 seconds in. About
Mike
even
with
life. What a block!
And the SVD to get rid of the fireball, so good.
Oh my gosh! If he would have done tick critical art to punish that, I would have died. What a read! What a read! iDom! What a read! Gosh!
Even when Mike looks like he's gonna take it and he's got all the right reads, iDom just comes right back and closes it out.
He's so solid. He's so solid.
But yeah, we could hear it too. But yeah.
Round 1.
Okay. Well, 6-0. 6-0.
think so.
That is a pit if I've ever seen one. But pits have been dug out before. So
I mean, I'm no iDom, but Mike has made like 4-0 comebacks against me in a first of 5. So like, we're not counting him out yet.
no one's out. No one's out in fighting games. That's the point. Oh, there you go. That's what he's been looking for. I'm so dumb. He's looking for that standing heavy punch to beat out the range.
Yeah.
Nice. That was like the last frame of that fireball to get the plus frames.
Oh, Mike, he just has such a read when you want to walk forward into throw. Getting that SBD. More pressure with the backdash is too good.
Yep. Not quite full Oki on that. He was going for a read and didn't work out for him. Oh, what the heavy kick!
The heavy kick was so good!
That was sick. Yep. Use all the meter. Oh no, this is a terrible spot. All right, all right. He's got a little bit of V-trigger left. One more fireball. There it is. It's over. And the read. In the read. He burned a bar on it, but
He didn't have to.
That invincibility though, if he was gonna guess the throw was coming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's right. I forgot.
He needed to
about
throw invincibility to make the guess there, because it's not like it's faster. So, the read again. Mike's not been pushed off his reads though, and I appreciate that. He's still willing to play his game. I don't care how many I go down. I will play my game.
Yep, I'm returning back to that crutch medium kick, really trying to, or whether he's trying to get Mike to change up his neutral, or whether he realizes that it's just a good button to be pressing now because Mike's not changing. I like to see that return for the
With
whip.
punish.
Oh, same side, I got hit.
One's in the chat for everyone who got hit. One's in the chat for everyone who got hit. Mike got a chance here, but it's looking pretty slim. Oh! There's some throw invincibility for you.
Yep.
Big reads.
You going? Oh
Yes!
my
He finally
God.
gets a barrel grab. Big reads. Uses the plus frames, but that's, iDom says, forget you. I'm going to get out of here. But we're not done yet. One more. What is it? No throw! No!
Doesn't.
That one was not a punish. I know that time it was not a punish.
No, he just did it.
He did. He just did it on that one. And it was the right read. Wow. Wow. So Mike getting himself on the board. Mike getting himself on the board. 1-6. 1-6 the official score. You guys should see that correctly on your screen. We don't get that because we're watching through the PS4s. But dang, here we go. Library card. I like that. Library card. I never heard that before. I'm using that. That's awesome. You got a library card. Oh, what a whiff punish. That was sick.
I know, right?
Just a duff in the mouth. Get out of here, Laura. I still remember, I feel like everybody learned the potential to whiff punish Geef's standing heavy punch that one final round in like 2017 or 16 when Momochi did it with Ken.
Oh, yeah.
That was disgusting.
You bring that up and they got rid of that whiff punish.
Oh, it's really not there anymore? You can't do it into the heavy?
Work anymore. No.
Oh, that sucks because that was so hype. The heavy
I
punch and the
know.
heavy Tatsu was disgusting.
Yeah, so it's okay. It's okay, I'm not salty about that at all.
Yeah.
Alright, Mike getting his flex
Mike out to
on.
another lead here, though. I mean, this I don't think it's just the V trigger one change. I think
No, because he hasn't used V-Trigger 1 to get a win yet, really. So
yeah, it's helped, but it's definitely not. Yeah, you can go ahead and get activated.
that way you can confirm those.
Another anti-air. Oh, this hurts.
That's
Use the bar.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Never mind. He's dead. I thought he actually had less. He actually had less. What's it called? V trigger left, so he wasn't gonna get all that damage.
Oh yeah, no.
Speaking of winning off V trigger, but yeah, he's definitely he's got a far better handle of the neutral. He's taking way less damage from crouching medium kick. He's starting to actually land these standing heavy punch whip punishes. As I say this though, iDom's got a heck of a sequence going right now. Yep, one more mix. Still staying in there. Overhead is blocked.
Yeah.
It's Geef time. Geef time.
It's gonna be a back throw and nope.
It was an attempt at a back throw. You're right. You're right. You were in the zone. on
I
that
play
one.
Mike so much.
Oh, the hard read wasn't there, but the flex. Oh, he ran out. He ran out. Yep. Mike just content to keep her out as best he can, but that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it right there.
Mike trying to back up, trying to get his space back, but iDom recognizing that Mike was on the his back foot, keeps the pressure up and closes out that round. Oh man, that buffered light kick to catch out this crouch light punch out of Mike, so good.
Yep, nothing there for Mike. Looking for a whiff punish there. He's gonna lose a bar and eat a grip, put himself in the corner. This is bad news, Bears. iDom's about one confirm away from stun, but nope, not anymore. So he's gonna have to close this out the old-fashioned way.
That whip punished.
Yeah, it did.
What?
Oh, here we go. One more and it's over.
Alright, here
One
comes
more
the
and it's over. What's it gonna be?
Oh no,
No! He had the confirm.
messed
Oh,
up
they're all over.
punish.
They're all over the place. Oh
There's so
no! The spacing was accidentally just a bit too good, and what was wild. Whoa! And Mike comes out on top somehow out of all that. Oh my gosh! And so Mike getting 2 in a row, 2-6, just as planned. That's a Lythero right there, just as planned.
That's right. That's right.
Do you think so? He did the heavy punch bolt. I'm wondering if he was trying to EX bolt back in, looking for a punish there on the whip SPD.
That's what I think it was.
And he missed because he had the bar. So I think he just missed that, which ended up with the up punch bolt, which ended up with the entire wacky snare after that. Oh man, he knows. He knows that spacing. I get a free light kick to try and whip punish your jab. What another whip punish though.
Yeah. So this is like Mike, trying to get iDom to stop pressing crouch medium kick. It's working, but it's not in Mike's favor.
True. But he is, I mean, he's taken so much he's gotten far less mileage off it than he had in the first, that first series of 6.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Mike has done some work. Goes for a reset there. Instead, gets a whiff punish. He's gonna use the bar. Yep.
Yeah.
One touch. What's the mix?
What's
the mix? Yep.
Double
do it
low.
twice. Yep. Which is smart by Mike. I mean, looking at his health and all the comeback factor, there's no reason to take the risk. But iDom still was forced to guess there.
And that was one of the situations. Yeah, he was forcing iDom to guess like 3 times in a row, and after the first light kick, iDom's like, well, it's going to be an SV, but he missed the second 50-50.
Right. Which logically, it's like, why never take the risk, never SPD. But if I know that you know that I know, it becomes far deeper than that.
Yep.
Ooh, I haven't seen that anyone actually use that specifically to get over there for the EX SPD. But Mike's got one thing here that here is good though. Mike got a little antsy looking for that closeout on the stun. He wanted to get back in, and the very active anti-air from Laura gets iDom out of pressure and closes it out.
Yeah, so you can get either a dash forward or that knee hop in order to get a little bit more corner carry after the V trigger. The dash is just a little bit harder to time, so
it is. Yeah. It's definitely the harder of the two. I've actually never seen one use the hop kick to go up there and get it. Usually they just either jump forward or go for the dash, from what I've seen. So that was cool. Oh, Mike tried to SPD. He was Mike tried to SPD that clap. Good patience. He's got to wait out the storm. It's his only choice. Here we go.
Finally getting a flex on that heavy kick.
Yes, that's read number 2. That
was a late tech.
It was without so after the lariat, without like the hardest of reads, that's pretty much a free kind of backdash there.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna take it probably every time, and again with the mix closes it out. So we're up to 7-2 now, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, it's one of those things. After lariat, Geef doesn't really get anything. You just back rise, backdash, and I don't even think like heavy kick reaches. It's you just get out.
Round 1. Fight.
Can he lariat the clap strings? I'm actually gonna look that up in the frame.
Yeah,
right
for some
now.
reason I feel like he can't reaction lariat the string. I know he can reaction SPD it, but he can't reaction lariat. Oh, what a read! We're not even using bar here. You're too good. You're too good, Mike. You're too good, Mike.
Oh my god, that was.
You're too good, Mike. You're too good, Mike.
Oh, that was brutal.
You're too good, Mike. No, Mike. Yo, Mike he's mhike2stronk on that round. That was a mhike2stronk round.
Fight.
Oh god.
Yep, gonna have to hold the plus frames there from the charged heavy punch. Gets the flex.
Another flex. It's finally getting those flex.
Oh my gosh, Mike is in there this game. This is Mike's game. This is Mike's game. One more. This is. Oh my god! Yep. Now it's all about Mike's composure, because all the pressure's on iDom to make the comeback, right? And so, nice block. Wow. Mike has been incredible on blocking those overheads and the read.
Oh.
I'll make you move.
Oh, that
Mike stared iDom right in the face and he said blink, and iDom went okay. Okay, I'll blink.
And that was set up because he went for a grounded SPD. So like that round, he's like iDom's basically going, I'm not gonna jump until you start SPDing me, and Mike has he's figured out that iDom starts jumping as soon as a grounded SPD comes. So good.
Plus he's got so much time to react to that.
Oh yeah, with the dash forward, you can see him jumping. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you jump, it's like okay, jump SPD, no problem. Nice low there. Again, just the choice of buttons and the locations. Both players have been superb at showing what buttons are good where for what reasons on so many different interactions. Excellent neutral and footsies. Oh, what a trade. Heavies all around. And he misses the jump.
Drops it.
That hurts.
Oh, drops the punish. This is just spaghetti all over the place.
That was spaghetti. I would think either iDom's hand slipped or that was the internet blessed Mike on that one. Because I don't feel like iDom really just totally beefed that. That hurts. That was a beautiful stagger too. He gave it just a second. Gave it just a second, then stuffed the foot in.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice read. He messes up his buffer, gets the bolt when he certainly didn't want it to, unless it was already on block. Mike opens up strong with iDom already answering back heavily though. think it looked like he tried to do SPD there, but he didn't get the EX.
Okay.
And that's the stun. He's gonna put him at
enough?
almost. No, he's gonna be almost kill.
Oh, okay. Goes to the reset, but Mike just turning that.
Pull him in. Yep.
Yep.
We'll take your V trigger. No, that dash is fake. He's not blinking this time. He's like, you got me to blink once. I ain't blinking twice. I'll give you a wink. I will not give you the blink. Wow, that was
Oh
sick.
my, that was so
was
good.
sick. He just wait. He's like, come on, walk. Come on, walk. One more step. Toes.
And yeah, so that was the spacing that he was maintaining that whole time for the last like 5-10 seconds. He's like, I dare you to throw a stand heavy punch. I dare you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So we're on 9-3, I believe, right? Because it was 6-0 before he switched.
I think so, yeah.
8-3. Sorry, 8-3.
Okay.
8-3. He switched at 5.
Fight.
He must have switched at 5. I don't know. No, 5 plus 3 is 8. I'm just a moron. There we go. I figured it out. I'm dumb.
No comments. Anyways. Alright. Thought Mike
Oh
was
man, I was about to say this is a lower round, but Mike's fighting him off.
Yeah. Mike was the one saying to pose there, but oh, another whip punish, Mike. Not being too smart with those heavy punches, but again, another EX SPD read on that throw.
I guarantee you he's streaming and he's keeping the SPD counter while he's playing iDom. I would
Oh,
bet
he
money
absolutely is. There's no doubt in my mind. Not to take viewers away from us, but you guys should totally check out Mike's stream.
Oof!
Ooh. Alright, alright.
But that was when he got that up bolt before, that was exactly what happened. He was looking for an EX to come in and get the punish and he missed.
Ooh, gets the
Counter
dash
hit
in.
confirms.
Calls out the flex. But
Wow.
Mike calling out the
To react to the meaty or the attempted meaty, it's a fake meaty, but to react to the EX there is impressive.
iDom forgot that he can't be throwing bolts like that.
Those
It's
are
a long
claps.
set.
Those are claps. Bolts the elbow.
Claps. You're right. Sorry. It's a long set. He forgot.
It's been a while too. You got to make sure. You got to see if they remember, right? Because if you haven't seen something for long enough, the reaction kind of disappears. For some players, both these dudes have to seem to forget. Because iDom's done like what, 4 overheads total, and Mike's blocked 3 of them.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, he tried to heavy kick it for the crush counter, but was a little out of range.
Okay. Lower things.
Got a lot of bar and a lot of V trigger. This is that's bad.
That should be enough.
Yeah, into the critical art. And iDom gonna put himself on set point. 9-3. So it's either gonna be a hero run, or iDom's early lead is gonna be enough to give him an easy closeout.
Which, I mean, I'm sticking by my original prediction.
Which was, I think, wasn't it 10-3?
It was 10-2. It was either 10-2 or 10-3. So it's within the margin of error, you know.
Round 1.
But especially the way that last game went, where like Mike did get a couple flex reads in there in the last few games, but they're kind of drying up, and iDom's going back to his whiff punishes. So Mike needs to do another big adjustment.
I mean, after that first 6-0, you see right now the set is at 4-3. And this is exactly what we were talking about. I think if Mike had stayed this close early on, this is how the game would have been a 1-game thing. But since that early lead is just not overcomable for Mike in this player-to-player matchup. I don't think he can be that good that long, or that perfect in his reads that long against iDom. It's just too difficult.
Not holding the flex there.
Oh, that was sick. What a confirm. Reset? Yep. Didn't have the bar anyway, so he had to. What a crush counter, and he dropped it again.
Drops it.
I don't know if he's actually even landed that yet. He's dropped it every time.
Yeah, he's
Nice. What?
Okay, there you go.
Kick to the noggin.
Round
Clap, meet foot.
fight.
Flex. No, the most active anti-air in the game aside from Akuma, I swear.
Right.
Nice. catching the startup of another button, and Mike's looking to get the party started. Another one.
He
All
keeps
right,
it going.
Yeah, we get the meaty. What's it gonna be? Oh, he goes for the good stuff. He goes for the viewer experience.
Oh, and then gets him with the delayed button, calling out that tech.
Mike's getting worked pretty hard by the command dash cancels, which a lot of these can be interrupted. They're not safe pressure continuation. But iDom's sliding them in at really good places.
iDom got caught jumping twice.
Poor crush counters. Calling out the crouching medium kick because he knows
And
where
then
he's
he
feeling.
just gets the headbutt.
I don't know what he was thinking was gonna happen.
Oh no, super! Where's the super?
He was saving the super for the chip out. He was gonna chip out with it.
Okay, I thought he was saving it for round 4, but you're right, he was probably going for chip.
Just going for chip. Thanks. Saving it for round 4. No, chip is geef. Chip is geef, please.
Yeah, come on. We all know Lord can't chip out with their super. Come on.
No, but geef, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw him with the sword in the story, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. Actually, I don't know what's better, just blocking the sword with his muscles or jumping out of the helicopter. Like, yep, here I am.
Yeah. We're just doing this now.
Have no fear, geef is here. Oof! Oh, not in time though. He held on a little too long to actually punish the button. Yep, take the trade, get her off.
Tries to whip punish the flex, but Mike getting on out of there.
I like the wind up on her V reversal.
Oh yeah, her V reversal looks so cool.
Yeah, like especially when you get a good look at the animation of it there in a freeze frame like that. Goes for the reset, calls it right out.
Yeah.
Calls it right out because he's being comboed anyways, right? So you're gonna either reset me or you're not getting combo.
I was gonna tell. I think Mike likes to call out the jump outs in the middle of a combo.
He does. I mean, it's not like it's foolproof. It's not like it's foolproof defense.
Right.
But
So I'm just surprised that he didn't do it there.
yeah, he did just a standing one instead of a jump one.
Yeah.
Mix number 2. Unfortunately, no Oki off lariat, so he's got to slow down the momentum a touch. Gives iDom a chance to reestablish control of the neutral hero, as you see him doing very effectively. Hiya! You know what would really set this off is if he tundra'd a standing heavy kick.
That is true. He has not tundered once this entire set.
And he actually does do it because
He
he's
does
that kind
do
of
it
guy.
a lot.
If he tundra'd a heavy kick, it'd be go time. Oh, I'm not sure what he was looking for there. Maybe a wake up EX grab or something like that, thinking it wasn't meaty, or maybe wake up flex.
Or EX lariat, or not EX lariat.
EX lariat, yeah, you put it backwards and upside down to get the EX lariat.
That's right. The running bear grab I meant. But he did spin
okay.
bar there, so that didn't make sense.
But it's not frame 1, right? I thought it was frame 3.
Yeah, it's frame 3. That's why I was saying you got counter hit, but then you would have spent the bar, so I'm wrong.
It's all good. It's all good. But excellent set. Thank you so much, iDom and Mike, for coming out and giving us this incredibly entertaining set. I had a ton of fun. Kamikaze clearly had a ton of fun. That second half was super. I mean, the whole thing was exciting, but that second half was super close. But as always, guys,
it could have been that way the whole time.
Yeah, well, I felt like it was, even though iDom was getting the wins. All the games were always so close. But anyways, if their socials should be on the screen right now. I actually don't have the stream live, but their socials should be on the screen. There you go. Check out iDom on Twitter and on Twitch, iDom NYC and iDom_NY. And of course, check out Mike at mhike2stronk and mhike2stronk on Twitch. Mike streams every night, so if you want to get your geef on, he will continue to entertain you with SPD Paradise. Absolutely huge shout outs and thanks to Unequaled Media for continuing to promote us and support what we're doing. And thank you guys again for being here and for showing up and enjoying this set with us. Shout outs to Kamikaze for stepping on the mic tonight.
Yep, no problem. Anytime.
Appreciate having it. We're gonna go over and raid Brian F, I believe. So enjoy some hot dumpster fires. I hope you guys enjoyed the set. Remember, we will be here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's worth same time, same place, same bat time, same bat channel every week for you guys with a new first to 10 with some hype new players all over the spectrum, from pro, semi-pro to maybe some undiscovered, online talent, kind of like Mike. So thanks again for being here. Come back next week, same time, for another First to 10 exhibition. See you guys later.